Alright, we should be live. So let's flip back over to Arena. So I have tomorrow off. So I'm going to finish the ornaments on the tree. So we've been getting smaller and smaller trees each year, primarily because of space limitations. Like, we have a bunny rabbit in the living room now, and Bonks' cage is out there, so there's not as much room to work with. So we've been getting smaller trees for a while now. We used to get like these huge, incredibly wide trees, but so I only need to put on like one and a half layers of a Christmas box worth of ornaments. So I should be able to do that all day tomorrow. And I was out doing some last minute shopping, and I couldn't find anything that I super wanted. It's going to be a mostly gift card Christmas again, which I was kind of trying to avoid, but that's where I wound up, So I figured, since I'm done shopping and, you know, worn out from that, because fortunately it's only been pouring rain around here. I do live in the United States, which is currently experiencing a massive storm going across most of it, so like lots of snow in other areas from what I've heard. So over here on the East Coast, though, it's been mostly rain in my area, like pouring rain, but still nothing so terrible that I immediately turned around, got back in my car, and headed home. But yeah, so we're gonna do an Arena Cube draft again, because that is what we have going on here. I forget which one I've been doing. Is it just Arena Cube draft? Sure, let's resume that. Alright, we still have 4,000 gold after buying. There was like gems in the shop the other day, and I turned Arena on for like a minute to go buy them. Yeah, I had New Mod on in the background. I already watched all of my favorite Christmas things to watch while decorating the tree, so I was looking for some background noise, and I had New Mod's drafts on, and somebody was like, hey, there's gems in the store, so I did hear about them and go pick them up. You should almost always spend gold on gems. Like, when there's free gold or gems in the shop, use gold to buy them if you can. If you have time to do your dailies, because usually doing some amount of dailies will give you enough gold anyway, it's usually best to do that. Did one of them just unfill? I guess that's a thing. There is a cancel button down here. I was focused on what I was saying, and it looked like somebody backed out of our draft table, so... I'm a bit beat from being out driving around all day, but that's okay, because now I'm home, and now we can do a quick little draft. Oh, hey, it's Gix. Not gonna lie, low-key tempted to grab our boy here. We did build an entire commander deck around him, and he is one of my favorite cards. There's also the Great Henge, and that might be better than Gix overall. If we take the Great Henge, we can draft like big dumb creatures, and the Great Henge is just amazing in a creature deck. If the opponent doesn't kill it immediately, you draw so many cards. I love Gix. If the Great Henge were not here, I don't think any of these other cards could get me off of Gix. I do love his card, but the problem is like 7 mana to activate, so I'd be tempted to ramp a bit anyway. And if I'm gonna ramp, I'm probably gonna be green. If he wheels, I might be green-black. Legitimately, if I get enough green cards. Alright, so we can take Tangled Floral Hedron to ramp with. 2 counters among creatures, target creature you control. So Punch is a thing, and You may reveal a creature card you own from outside the game and put it in your hand. Ugh. Yeah, I don't care for that at all. Okay, Tangled Floral Hedron it is. Storm the Festival. If I taken Gix, I'd probably grab Rankle here. Or maybe actually Godpharaoh's Gift. Rankle or Godpharaoh's Gift seem like the most likely, but yeah, we'll just take Tangled Floral Hedron. Yeah, I don't know what that Vivien is doing. I guess you can leave the creatures in the sideboard to grab them, but that seems not great. Alright, we can stay green, and we can take Werewolf Pack Leader, or we can take one of the overall better cards in this pack. Elite Spellbinder is very good for disruption, but it looks like the red is flowing a bit more than white is. I'm trying to remember if I saw anything of note in white or red in the past couple picks. Or we can cut green, because we have not passed anything really good in green. Werewolf Pack Leader is just medium, though, if you can attack with her and like another 3-power creature very early is the problem. Like, Fable is better. Fable is better. We'll take Fable. I was gonna say Fable is better. The Goblin's not terrible either. Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't want to be Jund, but the Hourglass Coven is kind of absurd. I don't know if this is getting passed to us because people undervalue it because it's an alchemy card and they don't realize how good it is because alchemy is not a fun or good format, but also of note, these are not tokens that they conjure. They are like physical cards, and Great Henge is non-token creature enters the battlefield. So that's 3 bodies, that's 3 card draws, and they all get 1/1 counters, making them all 4/4s. So I think yes, it's either that or Glorious Sunrise. We have not been seeing a lot of green in the pack, so the Glorious Sunrise could table. Removal is a thing in this set. I'm kind of tempted to take the Fatal Push with the Hourglass Coven. We might wind up cutting Fable the Mirror Breaker, depending on what other red or black cards we see. I do know that we're going to be green, so I'm a little inclined to take the Liberator. Fatal Push is very good, though. If we can have ways to make sure we're going to trigger. Oh, there's a blue-black duel. Or green-black duel. There's also Go Blank, which is not bad. Shigeki is decent. Yeah, the fact that we got the Coven and seeing some of the other black cards that were going around. And there's a Liliana. Also, Unlicensed Hearse, which is surprisingly strong in this format. It's been surprisingly strong in general, I guess. Like, I look at this card and I don't think of it as, like, the powerhouse card that it is. Also, would not mind Basilisk Collar, I suppose. But yeah, I think we're going to take Lily here. Settle gets us a basic. And then we get a card. So we have to cast this early in order to get anything good. Like, if we let it get to... I guess we do have a 9-drop in our deck, but I don't know that we're going to have a 7 or an 8 to go get, so... I'm kind of tempted to just take the... what are they called? Ravenous Rats variant here. Alright, we did not wheel the Gix. We did wheel the Primal Command, though. Alright. Wield the bad Lily, bad Vivian. We can take the Reclaimer. We don't have a lot of ways to discard things right now to set up God Pharaoh's Gift. We only have the Lily, really. Alright, let's take the Reclaimer then. Reclusion Forest, Shivan Reef. I think I'm more likely to splash for Kaido at this point than I am for... Over Crypt Breaker. Yeah, okay. I'll take the boots and we'll see if we get anything that makes me want to play them. Can't imagine we're going to wind up like a green-blue pack deck, but we do have Zagoth Triome. And there's a Disdainful Stroke, and our last card is Tameshi. Okay. What fun, preferably green and black cards. Well, there's a Coma if I really wanted to do the green-blue thing. Groundbreaker, I'm not a fan of Ashnod at all. We have Lovestruck Beast. Unfortunately, both the Reclaimer and Acquisitions Expert are base 1/2s, so that kind of undermines that a bit. I don't really want the Gifted Aetherborn. Also, we did not get back the Werewolf Pack Leader in Pack 1. Like, somebody took her despite not wanting things like the Primal Command. Let's take the Lovestruck Beast for the Great Henge. Alright, this Vraska is okay. Might just want Nightmare. Would not mind the Werewolf Hunter couple. Yawgmoth is always powerful. Also, with the Great Henge, we are putting counters on things, so Yawgmoth's Proliferate could buff our team. If we had more ramp options, I might be down for that Ulamog, but I think we're just going to take the Nightmare. Nightmare's really strong. Killing, like, low-power creatures and then taking spells out of the opponent's hand. And I love Morbid Opportunist. If you've watched me do my deck building at all for Commander, every time I'm in black, I consider Morbid Opportunist. We have some blue-green duels if we wanted them. And that's literally it for this pack, and Golos. So, yeah, I think Morbid Opportunist. Sheoldred, Duress. Chandra's insane, but double red, probably just not gonna happen. It's a mediocre creature removal spell. That's also a big body. There's enough exile effects in the set that Wormcoil's a bit worse. I might just want Duress. We have Elspeth's Nightmare and the Acquisitions Expert. We might just have enough hand disruption. So the green side gives me a regrowth effect. But in this format, the blue, like the actual creature's not that good. It's the Painland. Yeah, over the basically nothing, I think I might want this. More Waste, which I'm a little bit more inclined towards. Jugan Defends the Temple, which is a 3-mana ramp creature that gives out counters. Turn to activates only if an opponent lost life this turn. And then there's our old friend Phyrexian Arena. I will take the Gutter Bones as an early creature. Baba Lysaga. Also cut down. Also Life of Toshiro. I was initially excited to see her, but I think I would rather have some removal. So it's going to be one of these two, and I think it's the cut down. We already passed on the Fatal Push, so I can't keep passing decent removal. I like the Maze Mind Tome, but I have some okay top end that I would like to protect, so I'm gonna take that. Still not a fan of Ashnod. I feel like she's more of a Plague Rat or whatever, like a 1-mana 1/1 Death Touch. Like, I'm not thrilled with any of her abilities past that. I guess that's okay, and then we can make the tokens later on, because we don't have any real recursion right now. This requires mana value 3 or greater. For each other permanent. We do have a few permanents, but yeah, I think we'll take the Planeswalker over it. Alright, well, we took a blue-black duel. I guess we'll take a blue-green duel, maybe Kaido or something in pack 3. Will make me want to jump over there. Phyrexian Revoker's just decent. Take Urtai. Sure, Yorion, come hang out down here. Oh, we will Baba Lysaga. Okay. So the Hydra fetches a land, and then has power and toughness equal to my lands. Could take the Hagra Mauling. I don't really have any other creature removal, so yeah, I think I'm inclined to take the Hagra Mauling just as a way to interact with an opponent's problematic creature. Thragtusk, Fight Rigging. I might just want Reclamation Sage, though, as another removal spell for like problematic artifacts and enchantments. Then we'll see if we wheel anything of value. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Thragtusk. I don't really have the bodies for Fight Rigging. Although, now that I say that, we do have a Titan of Industry here. It's just black-blue. Or we could take Lonely End. I think it's Lonely End or Elvish Mystic, actually. Yeah, let me take another removal spell. Alright, Recursive Threat, blue-green duel, black-green duel, removal spell. Yeah, I don't really have like a game plan past play some creatures and hope they kill our opponents, and that's not really where I want to be at. Alright, we can take one of these two decent creatures. What's my 3-drop slot look like? Kind of congested. We could also take Tireless Tracker here. Yeah, I'm not even giving Tireless Tracker a fair shake there. I'm, like, getting distracted by okay stuff. Well, that is a 3-drop creature. That is also a removal spell for creatures and planeswalkers. And the rest of this pack is basically nothing. There's Migratory. Over Shamblegast. Yes. I just want the Mutavault over another disenchant effect. Maybe. Uvenwald Hydra wheeled, nothing else did. Hey, come here, big Hydra. Get my pile. Sap Vitality. Deals 3 damage to target creature, planeswalker, and permanently buffs one of my dudes. The double black makes that awkward. I'm more inclined to put in the sideboard for right now. Plus, I did get a handful of removal spells this pack, so I actually feel kind of comfortable. But our only real finishers right now are the Coven and the Hydra. Like, that doesn't get anything from the Great Henge. It would get buffed by Oddity Flipped, but also their creature lands for Babala Saga. I might be more interested in that than I first gave it credit for. Just for the interaction there. There might have been some merit to considering the Blood Fountain, actually. I made that pick way too quickly. Buffett, you gain 1 life, and then cast your next creature spell, +1/+1 count. Okay, sure. I might take out the Reclaimer. You have exactly 3 lands that can get into the graveyard.
Pizza tonight.
Okay. I don't know if you can hear my brother in the background, but he just came home with dinner. So, first things first, though. Yep. Nope, don't be shy. Take the deck of many things. Yeah, I know there are people that argue the deck of many things is not the most campaign-breaking item ever, but I'm definitely it's one of the most campaign-breaking items ever. So, my opinion of the deck of many things is that it's to be avoided at all costs. And if the DM ever gave us the deck of many things, I think I would never want to draw from it. Except out of extreme desperation. Alright, so maybe that, maybe this. We did not get there on the blue, I don't feel like. Like, neither of these 2 cards makes me want to throw the 2 blue dual lands in this deck. Then we would have, like, the 1 Triome also. So give me 3 blue sources comfortably. Ooh, excuse me. It's not the colon, there we go. It was like L or something. Alright, so we take the Reclaimer out. Yeah, we don't have enough recursion in the deck, so I suppose we can leave Ashnod in here. Since we'd be able to spend 5 mana to make a 3/3 colorless zombie at least. Duress, safekeeping. This makes creatures. Let's see. Hydra and Coven. Protect him from removal, but he already has haste. Yeah, maybe not on the Swiftfoot Boots then. He makes a creature. This gets a creature. Alright, we already have the Nightmare and the Expert, so maybe we can get rid of Duress. Though we also don't have, like, the good land. we had the one other card that cares about land going to the graveyard. So Ren is mill the top 4 cards of my deck that aren't land and put the lands into my hand in order to make it a second token, most likely, and then let her die. Well, kill her off myself, actually. Or just make the token and make them kill the token and kill Ren, or kill Ren around the token. Like Menace or something. Yeah, I'm debating if I really want Ren in 7 in this deck. It's basically going to be a 5 mana, like 4/4 to 6/6. So probably like averages out to like a 5/5. What other mana? Do I have anything that can accelerate? I have the Tangled Floral Hedron. So yeah, it's going to be like a 4/4 or bigger when she comes down with Reach. Does the token have anything else? It has Reach and, yeah, the fluctuating power, so probably going to attack as a 5/5 on the following turn, even if I did ramp into it. Also benefits from Awakening the Woods. Yeah, the Awaken the Woods is surprisingly decent with some of the other cards I have. Murderous Rider, Hourglass Coven, Ulvenwald Hydra. What don't I... Yeah, we don't really have, like, the artifact token makers for Baba. So it's really Awaken the Woods is, like, the only thing that works with her. Or literally sacrificing 3 permanents. And I'm not thrilled at that prospect at all. I mean, it does give some amount of reach, but, like, to kill the opponent through things. Yeah, I think she's kind of... We have a decent glut of 3s here. Like, I like all of these 3s better than her. The only thing she really super works with is Awaken the Woods, and then we still need an artifact enchantment or Planeswalker to sacrifice to her at that point, because it's a creature and a land, so we need something else, and we have like no... Yeah, we have no actual synergies with Baba Saga. I think I convinced myself that we would because of the Awaken the Woods is like 2 permanents on 1, but that still means we have to lose like Revoker or Lily or Great Henge or Ren in 7, and that's all awful. So I guess we don't need the Gutter Bones then, because we're not sacking that to Baba Saga either, and we don't have any other reasonable sacrifice outlets for it. Alright, one more cut. It might be the Primal Might, although the Primal Might is good for making one of our smaller creatures into an actual threat. Also good with the Ashnod, because we can always kill what we need to, as long as it's not indestructible. But yeah, just making one of our... Especially this thing. Like, letting this thing fight as a giant trampling creature, or whatever we put the counters on from the pup would be fine. I guess it's going to be the Awaken, since we're not running it for Baba, so the only thing it's super benefiting is Ren in 7. And flipping Ulvenwald Oddity. Okay. Let's cut that out, pull this down, make sure I'm not missing anything. What comes into play abilities do we actually have? Tenacious Pup would be fine. Acquisitions Expert would be fine. It flickers them, right? Turn them to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Like 4 mana to crew, though, and then it's a 3/6. Or, I'm sorry, 4 mana to cast, crews for 1, but then it's only a 3/6, so... yeah. Those benefit from it. So we have the Reclamation Sage. And the ideal would be flickering the Hourglass Coven. Alright, well, our deck is okay. Not great. We do have some removal, though, so I feel like we might be able to get there just with a couple of decent creatures and some card draw. Well, we are 2 out of 3, and this guy ninjutsus for 2. Hey, I'm down. The only thing that's not great is we are not on the play. Other than that, I do like this hand. It kills a bunch of their early plays. We might... oh, we are on the play. I thought we weren't on the play there for a minute. Opponent was just deciding if they were going to mulligan or not. I missed that then. Are you going to cut her down? Oh, they're going to duress me. Well, they get my cut down. Yeah, we're going to ninjutsu. And tutor a land. Yep, that'll work. Any land would have worked there, but I think Swamp is slightly better. We could still Tenacious Pup into like an Acquisitions Expert or the Ashnod, though, so regardless of if we hit like double Forest. Alright, they got a removal spell for my Liberator now. Well, let's play the land in case I need to weirdly Murderous Rider mid-combat, but... yeah, we hit a land, so we'll take a non-land here. Game 1 life. When you cast your next creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter, so this would be a 2/3. Versus getting this to a 3/4 lifelink. Ooh, no. No, game. I think I want to cast this one out and then cast the Tenacious Pup afterwards. It is a Snake Ninja, not a Snake Ninja Rogue. Artificer. Yep, okay. So they'll reveal a card and discard unless they kill the Acquisitions Expert in response, which I'm also okay with. Yeah, you can discard Invoke Despair. And then we'll run out the pup. Like, they know about the Murderous Rider, but that's okay. What you got for me? Nothing? Alright, go get him, team. Take another non-land. I mean, technically that counts, but... I don't want to get the Lily killed. 3, 4, 5. They're on a 2-turn clock right now. And adding 2 power doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I think I'd rather just hold the Lily as a removal spell. Like, making them discard something here doesn't help. There's the Languish. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, okay, we'll run out Ashnod as a 2-2 then. And play the Forest. And pass the turn. So we were the starting player, so we just get to do the -3/-3 on this one. And they're going to shove her off a bridge. That's fine. Cold Steel Heart is fine. Okay. Now that they're down to 3 cards in hand, I think we're just going to slam the Lillian uptick. Choose a non-land card name, activate. Okay, so I don't want to choose Lily of the Veil in case they have their own. So let's run out the Revoker. They're in red. Let's go Chandra Awakened Inferno. That's the thing I want to shut off. Oh, there's the Cruelty of Gix. And they make me discard my Murderous Rider. Alright. I mean, they can always just skip ahead, so that's not helping anything. They have 1 card left in their hand. And they're going to get to tutor next turn. Alright. Let's hit him for 2. Let's cast Primal Command. I will choose modes. Their library. Yeah, I think we'll take my graveyard back then. I don't need the 7 life for anything. And Murderous Rider isn't helping anything. Which one of my creatures is most helping here? Probably just the Oddity. So let's see, what can they get back? Literally nothing. So we're going to uptick Lily. And hope the last card in their hand is not a potent creature. Ah, it's that Lily. Alright, well. They do lose 3 life here, so if they don't get something that can hold off Uvenwald Oddity, we do just get to kill them, which will be nice. And if we top deck a land, we'll be empty-handed. Or a 1-mana creature, although I think we discard... No, I took the Gutter Bones out. Do we have any other 1-mana creatures? So they had to get something that stops Uvenwald Oddity from killing them. And then next turn they'll be able to get back their Lily. Ah, Torch of Defiance. Also. So they have a 2-mana card here. Alright, so we uptick Lily. Discard the Hagra Mauling. Yeah, okay. Good game. Alright. Hey, I managed to not lose that game somehow. I know it looked like I was doing pretty well, but I could have found a way. I'm sure of it. If I had tried a bit harder, I would have been able to figure out the worst play possible there. Something about narrating the plays just distracts my brain from actually making the good ones. So, that is the downside to streaming the draft. Ugh. I go first, but this hand is terrible. We have a cut down and then literal nothing? Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I'm inclined to put the Ren back and try to get this thing online. I really wish this were like the Beast or something, though. So that way it would be way more likely. Because this thing's gonna be like 6 mana, right? It's 9, 8, 7, 7 mana. Because it's power based, right? Next is the raise power. Okay. Alright, they played a swamp. So we're gonna have to blind name for this thing. I hate to name our own Lily, but yeah, Liliana the Veil seems like the correct thing. We don't have her right now. Well, it is a creature with power 2 or less, and then we get to look at their hand next turn, so. And we get to jam for 2 damage. Yep. Elspeth conquers death and farewell. Opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater and just gets to exile whatever they want. It's definitely one of those two. Besides the fact that they're the only cards I can pick from. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of Farewell here. Play out the swamp. Pass the turn. Then comes back. Gonna cast Charming Prince. Attempt to flicker the Blade Splicer. Yeah, that's good enough. Three here. Now we get to exile their graveyard, so Conquer's Death can't bring back the Blade Splicer. 5. Alright, so this will encourage them to run out. I don't think I want to play the Triome. I think I want to cycle it. This will encourage them to run out the Conquer's Death. Is that the Frost Dragon cave? Yeah, the braids with the skeleton, though, is going to be a problem. Hey, I will trade whichever one of my creatures for your 3/3 and gain 2 life. Hey, Murderous Rider goes to the bottom. They'll sacrifice the skeleton. I'll decline. They get to draw a card. Well, that lets us get the Murderous Rider back to kill Braids. Or I could get the Hourglass Coven. Alright. So we want to gain 7 life and get a creature. Target me. Get the Hourglass Coven. Is there any value in getting anything else with what they have in hand that we know about? The other option is to get Murderous Rider to kill Braids, but they can get her back. I think we want to get the Hourglass Coven here. Play the land tapped, and pass the turn. If they offer the trade with the Charming Prince, I'll take it, but... Conqueror's Death is really frustrating. Oh, cool. Well, no more trade. Now the Charming Prince just gets a counter, and they get to attack me for 6 here. Unless they want to put the counter on the Luminarch. Okay. Did you put the counter on the Charming Prince to not attack with it? Alright. I would have dealt me 6 and taken 2. That's fine. Especially with the Braids going off. Well, we can't take time out of our busy schedule to conquer death here. They have 25 cards left in their deck. Yeah, okay. 3 life. Scry 2. Make a 1/1. Okay, there we go. Like, they can exile one of those, but that's it. They're just trying to figure out which one they're going to get rid of now. I'm assuming the 1/1 token maker, but maybe they get rid of the mill. Oh, they're going to go to combat first and see what happens. Raids is now a 4/4. Hey, I like this trade. Now get rid of the miller or the token maker. Or, yeah, miller, token maker. I would assume the miller now. They left me, yeah. Alright. Grab the token maker. Alright, deal them a quick 3. Get a non-land from our deck. Not the non-land I was hoping for. Yeah, I think we hold him until the Great Henge comes down, which is going to take a little bit because of the Elspeth Conqueror's Death, but... Yep. We do have a little bit of time, though. Yeah, if that's all they're doing, then we're doing fine here. Oh. I was actually not expecting the attack there because of the Liberator, but okay, deal. Alright, 3, 6, 7. And it's up to 8 mana now. Alright. Yeah, I'll trade the Token Maker for the continuous pump that they're getting from Aspirant. That seems fine here. Get a non-land card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she's castable. Yeah, so let's go ahead and cast her then. Want your braids back? Yep, there she is. Alright, opponent. You've jumped through a bunch of hoops to get this going. What have you got for me? Okay. Like seeing that. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful. Come on. You can do it. I got faith in you. Turn that dude sideways. They noticed. Are they sacrificing? It would be funny if they sacrificed the cave, because then I can just sack a land. Ooh. Alright, well, first things first. Let's cast the Great Henge for 2 mana. Because we immediately get 2 mana back from it. And let's draw our card. It's Ashnod, who could kill anything with Primal Might, but Primal Might can kill anything anyway. So, let's see. We got green and 4. So, 7/7 on the Liberator. Or we can make the skeleton token huge. Right? Because it's 4, so I'd make it a 5/5 and it can just punch out braids. Either way, the Jukai still trades for the Charming Prince, so. Yeah, okay. I probably should have played a land there. Oh wow, milled 3 spells. That's great. I don't even want to play that land either. I'd rather use it for the thing. So their whole turn would be killing Renin 7 if I attack with that. But they're just going to chump with the 1/1. Yeah, okay. Now I could have done that turn better. I could have cast the Ashnod and drawn another card. I could have played out the Forest first so I would get an extra pump on the Jukai, so they would have to block with both their creatures to kill it. And then they would have to take 7. Yeah, I could have done that any number of ways and it would have been better. Okay. Yep, that was fine. So, first things first, let's cast Ashnod and draw a card. Okay. Let's make another giant-ass tree folk. And let's make it bigger. There's no reason not to. And we can't attack this turn, so we pass. Yeah, the fact that we milled the Lovestruck Beast and the Yuvimalt. Oh, hey! It's one of the most obnoxious creatures in the cube. That's terrific. Literally one of the most obnoxious creatures in the cube. Sure. Now this is going great. They have infinite tokens to sacrifice to that later on. Alright. Let's try and fix this. Well, that'll help to get rid of the altar. Do I want to kill anything here? No, not yet. They have to chump. They can attack for 9 in the air. Alright, let's make them chump first. Yep. Let's turn back to them. Hope I remember how my own cards work. Play out the skeleton. They cast the Altar of Baal. And they will exile one of the tokens to bring back... What else do they have besides Charming Prince? Braids and the Luminarch. Luminarch's terrible with Sanctuary Warden. I'm gonna hate seeing that. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna have to kill that. So that they don't get that setup going just yet. Hey, pass to combat, pass to attackers. Can rumble with whatever they would like. They're gonna throw the Menace Dude at me too. They're gonna take its counter off? Huh. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Hey. Let's exile that. Hit a 3/3. I am 1 mana short of activating her again. Okay, that's fine. Alright, kill the Altar of Baal now. So that they can't get back the Luminarch Aspirant. Yes, I said kill the Altar of Baal, not wave at it from the sidelines. So we can actually kill the 5/5 now before casting this as a creature. They have 1, 2, 3 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. So they would take 2 damage here. But that would make all of the other blocks chumps. And if they don't chump, they're taking more damage. Alright. I think I like that. Why are you tapping my black mana? Like, seriously, why did auto-tapper? What? I would like to decline, thank you. Yep. Alright, so they lose those 2. Seriously, why did you tap my black mana? I would have been able to cast both halves of this. I'm actively annoyed by that. Alright, smite that. And let's play a land so my thing gets bigger. And pass. Yeah, if I hadn't have had the auto-tapper decide my black mana didn't need to stay up, Could have played the Murderous Rider that turn. And almost definitely killed them here. As it is, they're still way behind. Right now on the board, they can hit me for 8. I guess if they have 3 extra points of damage. And the 8's only good if they can get rid of... Okay. I was going to say if they can get rid of the 1/1. Oh, that's mildly annoying. That's when their creatures die. Yep. Alright. Yeah, nope. Come at me.
Thank you.
I'm A-okay with that. Alright, go to my turn. Safekeeping's pretty good. Alright. Alright, so they need to block that, and go to 1 here. So if they block this, and this, I'm going to lose 3 life, go to 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. I only go back up to 6 here. That's frustrating. Huh. Yeah. Alright. Just hit him with those 2 then. Because we'll only go back up to 6 and we'll actually take lethal there. We can start making more 3/3s here. Ah, they have go for the throat. Neat. Okay. Yep. They're gonna block Ashnod with the other one too? To actually get her off the table. Okay. I go to 7. Yep. Hey. The Cruelty of Gix. Target creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. From a graveyard. They can get back the Sanctuary Warden, which is probably what they're going for. If they go for my graveyard, I can just eat it with Ashnod in response, so I'm assuming it's going to be the Sanctuary Warden then. Oh! They went with mode 1? Okay. If you really don't want to win, opponent, I won't make you. I'm sorry. That was rude of me to assume that you were going to try and win the game. Alright. Yeah, let's get rid of Tenacious Pup. Another 3/3. It's my turn. Make them sack a creature, most likely. So they lose one of them. They have that. Yeah, math is for blockers at this point. You tell him, Lily. Yep. I'll decline, thank you. Settle the wreckage! I forgot that was in this format. Okay. Well, I just died. I genuinely forgot that card was in the format. I selected the same swamp twice. Yep. Cool. Well, now they get to kill my Lily. And then kill me. Yep, nope. I genuinely forgot Settle the Wreckage was in the format somehow. I suppose it's because I don't want it to be, because I hate that card for exactly what just happened. Yep. Yeah, no, I could not. If I had been thinking about Settle the Wreckage, I could have just attacked with like 2 of my creatures and it would have been fine. And Teleportation Circle on the shore. Alright, so my opponent did want to win the game, they just wanted to win it in a weird way, I guess. Yep, okay, we're going to look at the next card on top of our deck and then we're going to concede. Because there's no way we are beating what's happening to us now. I have no 5 damage effect. There's no corrupt, so... Yep, there we go. Okay, we're done here. I genuinely... I've seen Settle the Wreckage in this format, but not that often, and I just genuinely forgot it was even in the format. That was probably my least favorite Wrath that they have ever printed.
Say something to him so he stops.
Hi, Bonks. How are you? Yes, I know Ryan brought you back here. I'm busy streaming. I can't take you right now.
He has not been accepting that, and the more he watches you, the more he wants to play with you.
Uh-huh. Alright, so if opponent is white, remember Settle the Wreckage is a card that exists in Magic, and move on with my life. Yeah, I think if we had assumed Settle the Wreckage, we might have been able to win that, but it still would have been really hard. Teleportation Circle into... or the Coven into Teleportation Circle was going to wreck me pretty hard regardless there, so...
You feel better now? Did we burn off some of that energy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so once they make that a 3-3, we're not going to be able to hit it anymore. And since they're on the play, they're going to get that opportunity first.
Honestly, what if...
Devilish Valet.
Alright, say bye, Bonks. We're leaving now because you are
about to tear
through my hand.
Okay. Not weird. If we kill the valet, then they'll be tempted to level up the sleeper agent rather than play another creature out, so Lily will be able to kill the sleeper agent next turn, in theory. I was going to say, they also might cast their non-creature, non-land card real quick. But I was not expecting it to be Faithless Looting of all things. Discarded a Woe Strider and Lolth. And they're gonna Thought Seize me. Alright, I guess they're taking Lily then? Unless they have a way to revive the Hourglass Coven? If they have a way to revive the Hourglass Coven, they might take the Coven here. If they don't, they're probably taking Lily. They're highlighting Primal Command. I'm assuming that's to read it to make sure they know what it does. Yeah, they're back on Lily. I don't know what's in their hand. There might be a good excuse to take something else, but yeah, I figure it would just be Lily. And hit me for 2? Sure. Alright, opponent, what do you have in your hand? Nothing. So they can't cast any of these spells right now. Alright. Cut down doesn't work on any of the things that they have in their hand. And if I wait, then I can't kill the thing either. Yeah, okay. The only reason to play the Ulvenwald Oddity instead is because they can't deal with it right now. So I would get to, assuming they don't top deck the answer, I would get to Tamiyo's Safekeeping to protect it. That might have still been a mistake. I might have supposed to have hit them for 4 there. Sanguine Brushstroke makes the Blood Artist token, but still doesn't fix their mana problems. And now their graveyard's gone, so they can't even draw. I probably would have flashback Faithless Looting there, honestly. Well, serve for 4. Hold up the protection for it. Pass the turn. They can discard one of their cards to go looking for land. That's the other thing, too. It's not like they have double mountain, single swamp. They need specifically mountains or plains to cast any of their other cards. Okay. I'm A-okay with that sequence. Okay. I'm fine to run him out just in case. Not that they were in a good spot chump blocking before, but now they're definitely not, so. Yeah, okay. They're still a mountain short of doing anything relevant. Crack that, yep. Drain me for 1, I believe, because of the Brushstroke. Yeah. Find another swamp. Yep. Sure, let's get that online. Deal. Sold. We got a fresh card. They get to drain me for the 2 damage they just took. It's a forest. Everything's great. I'm having a wonderful time playing Magic the Gathering with my opponent. Is it a mountain? It is a Mayhem Devil. Yep. Do I get anything at all from this? Like, if I cast this pre-combat, do I have any creatures that win me the game on the spot? If I flip him, he becomes an 8/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I even get to hold up the thing? Yeah, okay. That's gotta be the correct play then. It still doesn't... Right, they put that there. Yeah, they put that there, they still take infinite trample damage, so... Yep. Because they block the 2/2 and the 8/8, and then they take 9, so... And we're still holding up the Tamiyo safekeeping. See, I tried to find a way to lose this game, but I couldn't find it, so... Listen, I found a way to lose the previous game. I could not find a way this game. My opponent just did not have their second red mana source. So, there was no real opportunity to lose that game. Okay, on to the next one. Maybe we'll find a way to hunt this one away. Well, that's Revoker into Lily. And we have 4 out of 6 lands for the Hydras, not the worst. Yeah, okay. I'll keep it. Hello, opponent. Yeah, okay. We'll play that tapped. We have the Hydra, so I'm more inclined to... And we also have the Mutavault, so this way I have double green and double black if I want it without... So they're green-red. Is Minsk and Boo in this? I don't think that they are. Activate ability source of the... I guess we just name the Paradise Druid then? Yeah, we should name the Paradise Druid since they have it out. And then they can't tap it for mana. So if they want to attack with it and trade it off, I'd be okay with that. Or if they want to kill my Phyrexian Revoker. Ideally, what'll happen is we'll be able to get the Morbid Opportunist down, followed by the Lily, and then the Lily will be able to downtick and we'll get to draw for her. And the Morbid Opportunist will be holding off most of their creatures. Okay, so they have an Abrade, that's fine. I take 3, unless they want to cast another spell. Yep. Oh. Sounds like I have a mouse back here now, because something just scurried and scampered. Yep. Yeah, I heard it squeak, too. Well, I knew we hadn't gotten rid of all of them, but... Obliterating Bolt. Well, we're just gonna get beat down now. Safekeeping's decent, but... Alright, let's cast this. Get the boon, play the Lily, and downtick the Lily, make them lose a creature. Yep. So... They either have to kill... I was gonna say, they have to kill the Tenacious Pup here... They plus the Ren first. I mean, that does give them plenty of cards to discard. But they plus the Ren first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Normally I'm a very strong advocate of just upticking the Lily all the time. I don't want to discard the Tamiyo's safekeeping, but maybe. Yeah, I think I have to discard the Tamiyo's safekeeping. I don't want to... I want to discard the Hydra when I'm 1 mana off of it. And I want the Lily on 2 so I can down tick her again. Yeah, they can keep the Ren on 6 here, I think. Maybe that was a mistake? Depends on what they do, but that might have been a mistake. Like, I should have attacked the Ren for 1 there. Oh, hey, it's Awakened Inferno. Literally the best Chandra ever printed. I really need like a Hagra Mauling or something so I can kill everything. Killing everything would be nice. Killing everything would be nice. Alright, so... Pay 2, target that, and that. Yes. Alright, so that's dead. This has 8 power. Down tick. Make them lose the 2-1. Animate this. Kill Chandra. Kill Ren. Nibble their heels. Sure. That's fine. Yep, I take a damage. I kill their dude. Animate this. Alright, there shouldn't be any red-green equivalent to Settle the Wreckage here. I was gonna say, if you can kill the 1-1, you're supposed to kill the 1-1 here. Alright. I mean, I don't know what they're going to draw that they won't cast here. So that might be a mistake, but the 1-2 is also not helping anything. Destroy target land, Starve Extinction deal. Okay, yeah. That hurts. Because it keeps me off of... Although, now the Acquisitions Expert, just being able to be a body I can throw down... helps a bit. But yeah, being 2 lands away instead of 1 land away, even if they brick here, I'm going to be falling further and further behind right now. Yeah, they cycle that, because lands don't matter. And they have an 0-2, and I got a 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't attack. Also, this guy's, like, smaller now, which hurts. Hey. It is smaller, but... Oh, they're gonna tap it. Oh, they didn't tap it. They animated it. Okay. I would love to take that action, thank you. And I would just as soon cycle the Zagoth Triome, so... Sure. Hey. Can they brick this turn? If they brick this turn, I think we have it. That is not a brick at all. That hurts a lot. Can we draw a creature then? No? Alright, well. Yeah, I guess I want this thing to be an 8/8. So, no attacks, play my land. But yeah, they would have... Oh no, they wouldn't have been able to... Shoot. I did my math wrong there. Because they would have had to... Yeah, they couldn't crew and block. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up bad. Now they can. Yeah, I messed up bad that turn. Well, I said I would find ways to lose, and I don't want to be a liar, so... What are you doing, opponent? You're not animating. Are you doing the math to figure it out? That I screwed up last turn? Because I did. I will do the math for you. Yep. Yeah, no, I probably lost this game because I did not attack last turn. Hey. At least I get to draw a card now. Oh. Yeah, now the math doesn't work out for them again. Because of the cut down, but it looks like it does. Okay, that also works. Found a land. Now they have to tap both of their creatures, though, if they want to crew Isuka's Chariot, so... They have Domri. I mean, they can fight one of my creatures if they want to. Which I'm okay with if they want to kill Tangled Floralhedron or Acquisitions Expert here. I'm just really hoping they crew the Chariot with the plan to make another... Yep, that's fine. Yep, okay. We let them go to attacks and target the token, and then we cut the token down so they get nothing. And now they have no cards in hand. I take one here. We play a land for good measure, and we punch them in the face for 8. Well, I thought I found a way to lose that game, but it didn't quite work out that way. Sorry, everybody. That one's on me. I thought I had a way to lose that one by not attacking that one turn, but I found it again. I found the win again somehow. Like, I just meandered off the path and it just kind of looped back around to where I was before. I go first. Am I playing Hagra Mauling? I guess I'm playing the Zagoth Triome tapped first, but this could very easily be Hagra Mauling tapped also. So I can play the Lily and the Murderous Rider. I'm really hoping I just draw the Swamp naturally to not have to do that. Because I don't want to. Yeah, okay. That's going to distract me from the for a turn from doing that by killing their aggressive one-drop creature. So, gives me one more look at a swamp before I have to... And then I kind of have to play the Mauling, but yeah. If I let that thing live, then Liliana's minus is basically useless, so... But hopefully I draw the swamp and can just down-tick Liliana here. Well, it is a black mana source, so... Technically what I asked for. We are in no position to argue semantics here, but it does look like they're red-white aggro, so I'm gonna have to make sure that all of my things actually count here. So we're gonna have to not play Lily until we can protect her, most likely. So we're gonna have to, like, ride down one of their better creatures, then stick the Murderous Rider in front of the Viashina. Oh, wow, Legion War Boss is really bad. Alright. Well, that'll help. Is there anything in the format that protects that thing? I don't think there is, but I don't want it skipping to their combat step. So I think we just take the 2 here. Yeah, I don't want them to just go directly to combat and then... Oh, and out of lane. Cool. So I'm going to take 4 here. And they got a way to protect out of lane. No, this is great. Everything's great. I don't think I'm going to have trouble finding a way to die here. I'm pretty sure I am actually dead now. Like, this will be more than enough to kill me. Yeah, I desperately needed some lands here. They even have, like, 1 basic. Not that that would help much here, but... Oh, it was already costing 1 less because they hadn't played a land. That's what that was. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 exactly, but then I gained 2. So if they have nothing here, that's still not going to do it, though. I don't think. All right. They could just attack with the outer lane if they have nothing. I kind of need to hold the Mauling for Adelaine. This is the only way I even kind of maybe survive, is by playing out the Murderous Rider and leaning on the lifelink. But yeah, they're going to attack with everything. That puts Adelaine up to 6, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Oh! because of the +1/+1, I don't even live now, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exactly? Yeah. Alright. And I have to block the 2-1 because if I block the other 2-1, they can sacrifice it and I don't gain life, but yeah. We were just dead there. Adelaine was literally the worst possible thing that I can think of. I mean, there are, like, a couple Anthem effects in the set, but... or in the cube. But I think Adelaine was actually the worst case scenario there, because it was just massive because of that. And because I did not have a way to kill anything else. And I had to kill the Legion War boss there, too, and the thing I used wouldn't have killed Adelaine anyway. But it's not like... with the 2-1 following the Adelaine, I couldn't just mauling her, so... hey, look, a hand that would have been amazing against my last opponent. And I'm on the play. Alright, let's make a 1-1. Super awkward that I can't... that I can't just slam the Liberator here. And B, that I can't hold up Cut Down or Lonely End. I do like seeing, like, turn 1 Brainstorm from the opponent. That's one of those weird things that doesn't normally happen. Because without ways to fetch, or otherwise shuffle the deck early on, an early Brainstorm's usually not what you want. Well, they discard a Plains. Okay. Alright, get in for 1. Play the Beast out. And just try to pressure their life total. So if we hold full control next turn, we can attack with the Beast. Ideally, if they kill the token here. Oh. A little bit surprised they didn't just kill the token, honestly. Alright, so that's fine then. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pop the Liberator then and start getting extra cards in. Like, we don't need the 1-1 for anything now, so... yep, nope, that'll work. That's almost half their life total next turn, and we can kill any creatures that they play. Okay, we can't kill any creatures that they play, but we're close. Bye, Haughty Jin. Thanks for stopping by. And since we played a land this turn, we will get another non-land to our hand. Yeah, I'm down to play him pre-combat. Alright, they are white, and they are spell-based. I do have to worry that they might possibly settle my wreckage at some point in time, so... well, if they're playing AO, then they have no intent to settle my wreckage right now. So this would be a 5/5 with Trample. What else does this give them? And Vigilance. So it would take 6 if they kill Jukai Liberator. They get cut in half if they kill Jukai Liberator. And they take 4, and I get to get a land from my deck for the Hydra next turn? Okay. No, this is fine. Hey. Oh, Teferi's kind of awkward here for me. Okay. So they played Teferi, and then just in case I had something there, they wanted to make sure... If I had one more mana, that would have been awesome. Alright. Take this opportunity to kill the 1/1 for mana efficiency's sake. So not next turn, but the turn after. We don't want to just tuck the Teferi, that's not going to help anything, and we can't cast the Murderous Rider and the Lonely End at the same time. The land comes into play tapped. Yeah. Alright. Let's get Mutavault. Then we have another attacker. I mean, they might have something here for the Hydra, but at least it's holding off AO, and they're going to uptick the Teferi, so we can kill the Teferi next turn with Lonely End. They can't protect him. I might have found the way to lose this game, though. It's close. Depends entirely what those 4 cards in their hand are and what they spend mana on this turn. Or less. Right, so they won't bother with the 1/1 counters. Do they have a thing for Uvenwald? Oh, they're gonna double strike up the thing. That's still a trade, though. Yeah, I think I make that trade then. Because that takes the AO out of contention. They're gonna opt real quick to make sure they like what they see. Like, that seems like an odd time to... Are they looking for a lightning bolt or something? I'm gonna guess that's what they're trying to do, is find a burn spell. They put it on top, but not until they thought about it for a while. Alright. They're gonna make him a 3/3? No, okay. They did mouse over him, though. I thought maybe. We get to untap 2 lands. Speaking of land, things I didn't want to see. Alright. When did they shuffle my deck? Why do I not see the... Oh, I shuffled my deck, right. Well, there we go. Now I found the way to lose. It is letting Teferi live, making their guy bigger. Alright. Shovel the graveyard back in, and... Right, what do we have in the graveyard? We have removal spells and the Hydra. Alright, so shovel the graveyard back in and get a creature. If they have another counterspell, if they have, like, Disdainful Stroke or something, then I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. We can get the Coven, because it gives us 3 bodies. Well, they're at 6. The Oddity's going to be too small here. Yeah, it's either the Coven or the Hydra again. I think it might actually be the Coven here. They're low enough on life. There's a couple different witches that we can hit that would actually put a lot of pressure on Teferi and their life total, where they wouldn't just be able to kill me. Although they are growing that Sprite Dragon pretty rapidly. Already up to a 3/3. Despite just having come out, so yeah. That's haste, right? That's why it's not. Swirly, summoning sick like the others. If they're not careful, they can just die here, so... Because we would have enough mana to activate the Mutavault also. And whatever they picked was not a slam dunk, so they either had 2 really good options, or they did not have a good option and they were trying to pick the best out of the pile. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be that they had 2 really good options. I'm going to guess at this point that they have something along the lines of Sublime Epiphany, and I'm just going to lose this game, but I don't know what else to do. Like, whatever creature we took getting countered was just going to cause us to lose the game anyway, so we kind of have to play as though they can't. So I want to take the creature that would be the hardest for them to deal with. Yeah, that's nice of them to attack with the 2/2 also. I get to deal with damage to Teferi. Unless they play something horrifying here. They went to 4. They went to 4 when they had Teferi. Okay, so that's just a mistake, right? Like, there's no way that was correct. I mean... Yes? Alright. Make a 1/1, give them menace. Opponent loses 2 life, I gain 2 life. Opponent discards a card. Loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. Alright. Nope, I'm down for this. Gonna make a 5/5 flyer. They're just going for the win in the air then? Alright. They have 8 points of damage in the air, and they probably think they have 1 more point of damage from one of their spells. They're gonna try to get rid of one of the Hourglass Coven Witches here. You have it? This might still be enough. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, hang on. That bounces her. They don't get to steal it, but now I don't get to drain them too either. The fairy down tick. No, they're not going to down tick him. I mean, it's 8 damage in the air. Can't really do anything about it. Alright. Oh, they have to lose something here. Alright. Not exactly the best. And then they have 3 blockers for my 3 attackers, and then I take 8 in the air next turn. Alright, well, we found the way to lose this game. To be fair, though, they did so much damage to me early. Like, they are weirdly aggressive Jeskai control deck. Yeah, Teferi was too much. Well, that's our 3rd loss. So we only did 50-50. That's mildly disappointing. Alright, what'd we get? Throw of Possibility, Regenesis, and our fancy card is Elspeth Conquers Death, which, a couple years ago, would have been excited for that one. I think we have a random booster pack that I got when I turned it on today. I don't know where this came from, like what I did to get it. Got a Howling Mine, and alright, pretty sure my rel is something. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So, let's pull up my OBS real quick. So, I'm good. Let's see. Here, we'll turn emotes back on, or emote mode off. Let's see if Octo's streaming. We can throw a raid over his way. So, believe he's still doing Pokemon, the new one. So, we'll just throw a raid over at him. And I want to pop open his stream real quick, but that's going to do it for me. So I'm going to end the recording here, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.